are you confident that Scott and Elliot have enough fitness going into Sunday?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we've held them back for a couple of weeks, so we've done a lot of training off-site, and GPS results tell us that they're both ready.
So Elliot will play?
Yeah, he's in the side, so he'll be available to play.
How much of a bonus is that to quality players coming back at this time of the year?
It is a bonus. It's trying to find the balance between just the lack of continuity with their game day playing. So I don't think we'll see them at their best, but we think that what they've been doing at training's been real positive, and they're both ready to go.
Yeah, we've seen players before with hand injuries. It takes a bit of time for them to get their touch back. What's it like with Elliot at the moment?
Oh, he'll be the same. Yeah, it's not like he's been playing the last 7 weeks. So he'll be a bit scratchy with his touch and finesse, but he's one of those guys who seems to adapt pretty quick, and we think he'll find a way.
And Selwood, we've heard he's put on 4 or 5 kilos. His running ability, is that going to be affected at all by the extra weight, or how's?
No, I don't think so. I don't know if it's 4 or 5 kilos. He does look bigger and stronger, and that's what we're heading towards with our, especially our midfielders. But the challenge is just to maintain your endurance and your speed and carry a bit of size.
Could either be a sub or not?
Yeah, we'll look at that. Yeah, we'll look at both those guys and see how that fits for the side.
It seems like you're going for broke. Is that your attitude in this game?
Oh, not really. No, it's not like we're taking any risks with these players. If they weren't right, we wouldn't have played them. But they're available. They were available last week.
Differing views from the players as to watching the Saturday game, the Richmond Swans game. I think Sellers said that you might be training. Nick Natanui said that they've been told not to watch it. Can you set the record straight?
Yeah, I haven't said anything like that. No, it's just going to be a mixed emotional weekend, I suppose. Starts tonight for us, and we can't control any of these things, but we're human. So we'll be watching the games, and I'll get the players together, after Saturday night's game, and we'll assess what's happened. But our focus won't change. But there's no doubt the guys will be watching. I'm not going to stop them from watching the game.
Will you watch it as a team then?
I've thought about that, but not before a game. Probably not. We might catch up after it and just see where we're at, and just to refocus ourselves on what task we've got to get done.
What do you say to them if the result doesn't go the way that means that the season ends for you after Sunday?
Yeah, I haven't planned that yet. Let's just see how we go.
Is it nerve-wracking for you, knowing these results need to fall your way?
Well, it's disappointing in one sense that we, obviously throughout the year you've got a chance to control your own destiny. Now it's out of our hands, and it was out of our hands last week as well. So going through the weekend, watching a couple of other games, hoping results go away is not something that you really want to rely on every week, and that's going to happen again this week.
Did you check the ins and outs and had a look at Sydney and Hawthorn were resting anyone, that sort of thing?
Oh, not really. No. We've got a game to plan for, and it doesn't mean anything if we don't perform.
All the talk about other results, is that discounting Gold Coast a little bit? It's been pretty dangerous at home.
Yeah, look, it's our number one focus is what we've got to do for this week to win, and they really challenged us over here last time we played. I think we won by 2 or 3 points at the death, so they'll be really keen to finish off their season as well as they possibly can. So we're under no illusion of how important the game is.
Do you send someone to maybe Dion Prescott, and who will that be now that Hutchings is there?
Yeah, look, they've got 3 or 4 midfielders. It's their absolute strength at the moment. A pretty good balance with their performance as well. So we've got a few ideas of what we need to do, and we do lose. We lose Hutchings in that role. So we'll look at who might replace that, but we definitely will cater for a couple of those players.
Do you feel the nerves? I mean, your first year, and it's a big game for you Sunday if it does pan out that way. How are your emotions as a first-year coach?
Not too bad. I'm excited. I'm excited that we're playing some good footy. I'm excited to play a game that hopefully means something. But even if it's not for the finals, it's pretty important for us to finish the year off well. And we're building some momentum for next year, and it's probably, regardless of availability for finals, we consider it a big game for us for next year.
Selwood, is his addition of Bulk, is that with an eye of next season, with an expectation that he may not have come back this season?
Yeah, we're probably overplaying this a little bit. It was an opportunity for him to put a bit of size on while he couldn't run, and he did it really quick. So I've tried to tell a couple of our players that they're not tattoos, it's not permanent. We can always strip back if we have to. So we're pretty confident he's found the right balance.
Is Nick Nat totally good?
Yep, ready to go.
Will Coxie still travel potentially as a player as well as the coaching role if he's absolutely needed?
We'll rest him this week. He won't travel. No, we'll get him. His body's a bit sore, so we'll just see how he pulls up and give him every opportunity to be fresh, possibly, hopefully for next week.
Where's Ellis at?
Oh, just probably another week away. It's funny saying this. This could be our last weekend, but we've also got to prepare just in case. So he's not right for this week.
A couple more guys re-signing with the club today. That must be nice to.
Who have we got today?
McGinnity and McInnes.
McInnes.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah. Look, I hear these things a few weeks ago, so it takes a while to get out. But no, we've been really excited about the signings we've done this year. We'd had to have signed at least 10 players up, and we're pretty happy about where we sit with our list, and hopefully we can develop it over the break. But yeah, our kids are coming on quite well.
In terms of the length of those deals, I don't think I said it on the release.
Yeah, they've just signed. That's all I know. I should know more about that, but I haven't been focusing on that at the moment.
Adam, just on McGinnity, the kind of player that he is, he's sort of a little battler and he gets the job done.
Yeah, I think he's been part of the reason why we've turned things around a little bit. Excuse me. He is providing that tenacity, especially in our front half. He's doing jobs for us, and he's playing the role for the team. So, been really happy with his second half of the year, that's for sure.
Would you like to recruit a couple more players like McKinney in terms of their tenacity, as you mentioned, their aggressiveness?
I think it's the first thing you look for when you recruit. The competitive instinct is what you look for, and that's what I like. So, and that's his main asset.
Very few have played on Netricon. I think 4 from this team will have played on the ground. Does it matter? And did you play there during your career? Do you know much about it?
Yeah, we played there a little bit in the North days, and a few times at Hawthorn when I was coaching there. So it's probably more about excuse me, about the humidity rather than the actual ground size. So we'll train there on Saturday and get a good feel of what that's like.
Is Selwood able to run straight into the run-with role with Hutchie out, who's been doing it the last few weeks?
We'll have to look at that, but it'd be quite difficult for him being out for so long to run with one of those players who've seasoned, 20-game players for this year. So we'll have to look at that.
Just
Again, on sort of the weekend, how difficult is it in man management sense to keep everyone focused, given that there's so many sort of outside things that have to go right?
Oh, like I said earlier, I think we went through that during the week this week with the Melbourne game. So I was a little bit concerned about the focus of the boys, and they handled that really well, and I'm expecting the same thing. The group's pretty mature in that sense, and it's probably a good thing we're getting away today.
And you said you haven't thought about what you'd say, but is there any danger that might come out flat if, say, everything doesn't go to plan?
There's always that danger. That's my role, to make sure they're up and about and ready to go.
There's a lot of people talking about the importance of percentage for this game with the battle against the Crows and whatnot. How do you approach that as a coaching group?
No, I haven't thought about that once. We just want to win, and we'll let the rest of it take care of itself. And that's honest when I say that.
During the game, is there any scope at all, if things are comfortable, to hammer home?
Win by more. It didn't cross my mind last week, and I doubt it will this week.